Y'all, the moment we have been waiting for is rapidly approaching. It is time to reflect on 2024. First of all, thank God that we made it through another year.
Like clockwork, bitches trying to race me to the top first. Puzzle way to love ya. What's left? Keep my guard up, heart tugged. Tell me, is it more than the last?
Now, if this is your first time ever seeing me, my name is Shanae, and today I'm going to be taking you through a journey of my year in 2024, showing you all the things that I set out to do, all the things that I've learned, and hopefully my experiences can help shape you, guide you into your year of 2025. So one of my biggest goals this year was to not let fear guide me or prevent me from doing things that I wanted to do in my life. For as long as I can remember, I have always been held back by how people perceive me, and this has prevented me from living life to the fullest. All this to say, I'm a super multifaceted person. There's a lot of things that I want to do with my life, but I haven't given myself the ability to experience all of those moments and to really figure out what I like the most, because I was so scared about what someone had to say about me. One accomplishment that I have that really pushed me over the edge, and I think what got me to get out my comfort zone the most, was that I participated in a freaking pageant this year, y'all. Like, what? My purpose in being in this pageant was to just show myself that, yeah, you can do it, and did, but they also had a talent portion in which you can sing, dance, do whatever you want. And y'all wouldn't know this, but now you're about to know. I love to sing. So my biggest thing in being in this pageant is I wanted to take that moment to force myself to sing in front of a crowd of people. Now, I've been in choir for a long time, in high school at least. I never had my own solo. I've always wanted to, but I was always afraid. Almost 4 years later, graduating high school, it's like, hello, that's still your dream. What's stopping you from recording a little video on your phone, from doing this, that, and the third? What was stopping me was the fear of being perceived by others. I'm like, can I even hold a note? Like, girl, you was in choir for like 10 years. I think you can do a little something. I did this pageant, y'all. It was terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying. But would I do it again? And would. The girl not only participated in the pageant, but she won that mofo. I won.
Everybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Bet on yourself. Like, I was so scared to do this. I was so afraid to sing in front of the crowd. I was so scared to speak in front of this crowd, because one thing that I kept telling myself is that you're incapable of public speak. Put that label on myself, and suddenly I can't speak in front of people. Like, what? Only person boxing myself in is myself. And this year I refuse to continue doing that. Doing this pageant, completing it, and even winning it was the biggest eye-opener for me, and telling myself, like, wow, you genuinely are capable of doing anything your little heart desires. So really early on in this year, I learned, okay, girl, you got it, you got it. Not only that, but it's pushed me to continue chasing some of my other goals, which has been content creation. Obviously, I'm here right now filming this YouTube video, in which I would have never thought I would be doing this again. I've had this YouTube channel since 2019. I've posted maybe 5 videos ever. They're all privated, but that just goes to show that I've had this dream for a while, but I've always just put it on the back burner. Once again, because of what? Fear of being perceived. See, it done no good for me. It really has. And restarting my content creation goals has been very interesting, because in this day and age, social media is very critical. It's hard to navigate, because you post one TikTok, you post one Instagram reel, the whole world has seen it. Definitely your small circle, definitely your high school friends, definitely your coworkers. It's really hard to embrace that fact and be okay with it, from going from so shielded to suddenly wanting to be seen by the world. It's like, it's a lot to take in, and I am so freaking proud of myself for posting as much as I did. And the commentary that I've received from a lot of my peers and friends that have seen the things that I've posted, it has only been uplifting and so positive. And it's shown me that, yeah, I might be my hardest critic, but they're out here, you know, rooting for me on the sidelines and are seeing the work that I'm putting in. And that alone makes me want to keep going. It's like, nobody's really worried about you. That's what I'm coming to learn. I still have my insecurities on posting and content creation, but I'm still doing it. I'm still starting this YouTube video today, okay? So if you learn anything from this little portion, this one goal, we're just in the beginning. But if you learn anything from this point, it's that don't box yourself. Don't let your fear of being perceived to hold you back from doing what your heart desires, because we only got one life to live. And why are you living it for others? Like, that don't even make no sense. In 2025, I don't even want to have a singular doubt in posting anything, because it's my world and you're just living in it. Sorry. Hello. Oh, and before I even forget to say, I have been pursuing content creation for about like 3 months now, a little bit on and off, not as full-time or as committed as I want to be. And I've already landed my first 4-figure brand deal. You could not have told me at the beginning of the year that I would be in this position, and I'm so thankful. And I know that I'm not even at my full capabilities. Is insane. If I let everyone's opinions cloud my mind and still hold me back, I would not have gotten that check. Take this as your sign. I'm telling you, there is a lot of money to be made. There's a lot of community to be created. There is a lot of room to grow in this space, and I am just so excited to see the kind of creator and individual that I'm going to be at the end of 2025, because baby, I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to stop me. You're not going to be able to stop. So my next goal was to continue growing and flourishing within my friendships. I am the kind of person that is very, very personable. I've always had friends in different friend groups since high school, because like I said, I was a choir kid, ASB vice president, I was a student council girly, okay? I was on dance team, like I did everything. I've always been someone that could make friends wherever I went, and entering college, that was something that I kind of struggled with, because post-COVID, I had no social skills, babes, no social skills. So I feel like in my entire time of college, I've been trying to rebuild what was truly me, in addition to just going to a PWI. I went to the University of Washington, and there's not a lot of people that look like us, okay? And that's what I was trying to look for. I really wanted that kind of community. Entering 2024, I have a whole lifeline I get to call my best friends and my sisters. Entering this year, I just wanted us to just develop an even closer friendship, not even just with my sisters, okay? My sisters. I also developed some really close friends from my work. Starting in January, they have a lot of birthdays, okay? Back to back to back. We just were immediately super close knit. At least I realized early on, like, wow, these are about to be my lifetime friends. This year has just been so amazing. I had probably like the best summer I've ever had. Went to Jamaica with my sisters. My first time ever going out the country with my girlfriends, and just like, what? Like, how did we get here? Been to more concerts than I can even name. I am just so fulfilled in this lifeline, in this lifetime, and this year. The bonds that I have created and the people that have entered my life are so amazing. They're so positive. They're everything I could dream of and more. So I just feel incredibly, incredibly blessed with the friendships I'm bringing into me for hopefully eternity. You guys are stuck with me forever. But this is just to show that you can go from having 0 to 100 real quick. Let me enter 2020 like literally lonely, and I'm ending my senior year of college. Well, I'm graduating now, but I ended my senior year with the entire community. And I feel like it's really important for me to just say this, so that anyone else that's out here, you know, in a new environment, maybe you just moved to a new state, you just started a new school, you just started a new job. When you put yourself out there, when you show your kindness, people are naturally gonna attract to you. Your community is out there. They're looking for you. You are looking for them. You will find them. Last but certainly not least, y'all, I had my first heartbreak this year. And you're probably wondering, like, why is she smiling? Like, that's not a goal for 2024. And no, obviously heartbreak was not the goal. If it was up to me, we'd be in love. But I'm sitting here smiling. You know why? Because with heartbreak, it taught me a lot about myself. I am someone that is going on 23, you hear me? 23 years of never being in an official relationship. So how did you get your heart broken? You know, I'm still asking myself the same question, but that's kind of besides the point. I got to experience something this year that I will hold dear to me for the rest of my life. And while it was nothing super deep, but then again, you know, this is my life experiences, so this is how I felt, this is how I felt. Despite my heart being shattered into a million pieces in one, I got to experience something that felt really real and authentic, at least from my perspective, because for me, I'm pure-hearted. So for me, it was real. Despite how it ended and not being good, I will not take that moment for granted, because every year is a learning lesson. I learned the kind of partner that I want in my life, and I learned that I am still that independent bitch, okay? I learned that I could stand on business. I learned that if something is not fulfilling to me, if something is not doing what it needs to be doing, then I will exit the scene. Some may call it avoidant. I call it self-respect, okay? In regards to any of the romantic interactions that I had this year, I feel like I really learned that when it was no longer serving me, I walked away. And for that, I'm proud of, okay? So a win is a win. And I'm looking forward to more heartbreaks, because that is just one step closer to finding my husband. They, where you at? I think I'm due for him any moment now, but you know, we holding on strong. Those were basically some of the key parts of my year. What I really want to leave y'all with is that 2025 is gonna be whatever year you make it. The sooner, the quicker you learn not to give a crap about what anyone has to say about you, the sooner you will be free from the shackles of public perception, the sooner you will be living in your absolute truth. Enter 2025 being the best version of yourself that you can be. Think about how you want the next year or years of your life to go. Count your blessings, really hone down on your accomplishments. It's so easy to get caught up in the sauce and not realize that you waking up yesterday, today, 365 days of this year was a blessing and an accomplishment in itself. So no matter how big or small, everything is an accomplishment, and you should be proud that you have made it this far. If this video resonated with you at all, I would love for you to leave a comment sharing what is on your resolution list, or what you accomplished this year that you are most proud of, or even the things that you want to grow from. Once again, my name is Shanae. Welcome to my channel. I hope to continue filming videos that conjure up conversation, showcase more of my life, and yeah, I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.